We are at Harrow on the Hill, and we've been challenged to visit every Zone 1 station in London in one day.
National Rail Station.
National Rail Zone 1 stations. So the train's arriving in 2 minutes to Marylebone, so why don't we just get right onto it? Let's jump right into the action here. So according to our rule set we've been given, time starts when the doors close here.
Sharpe. Yes.
There we go. Nice. So
6 hours.
I can't see because my glasses are fogged up, but yeah,
really
off we go on this very busy train. So our plan isn't really the most efficient, is it?
No.
Well, we planned this at about 11 o'clock last night.
We kept procrastinating planning it, mainly because my PC died and I was too busy fixing my PC, but...
You planned it about 12 hours earlier than we did.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Okay, Marylebone. So I don't actually remember where we planned to go first. We'll have to find out. So our first place will be to go to Paddington, I think. The Bakerloo line. I've got the plan written somewhere. I'll have to look at it a bit more later. What a very graffitied train. Interesting. Right, let's get going. So soon we'll be at Paddington, number 2 of 26. Almost there already. We have to call at the station on a National Rail service. So we're going to have to go up to Paddington itself and then get on a National Rail service, which should probably be the Elizabeth line.
Where's the Elizabeth line? Is it that way?
Yeah, it's this way down here. By all means, we could, get GWR out of here, but, we're not... I don't think we're that desperate to go to Slough, so Elizabeth line platforms will do just fine. So our train to Stratford via Stratford will be going today. Stratford via There's engineering works on today because we're doing this on a Saturday, so it's slightly screwed up some things that we will see later, but you'll see. Although something I don't expect to see on a Saturday is a virtually empty Elizabeth line train in the core. Either this just started here, or... Because it says on here that it's to Shenfield. So that would make sense if it's just started here.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Shenfield.
So we've got a slightly bizarre rule set with the stations we need to go to, because they're written on this piece of paper here. It mentions we have to go to just Paddington Crossrail, but we have to do Liverpool Street both high level and low level, and we have to do Victoria with Southern or Gatwick Express and Southeastern, like they're separate, so you have to do that twice. I'm told it was in order to spice things up a bit, and the fact that there's engineering works on today is going to mean we need to go to King's Cross for a side quest. I'll explain more on that later. So we're getting this train to Liverpool Street.
Yeah.
Liverpool Street low level, because for some reason we have to do both high level and low level at Liverpool Street. Slowly ticking them off.
Yeah.
I had to write them down here. We forgot to bring a pen with us, so...
well, I had half a pen.
Yeah.
I think the other half I lost somewhere.
Yeah. Oops. I brought a pen with me, but it's in my big rucksack, not my small one that I use for days out. Whoops. Yeah, it appears we lined up quite well with the exit, actually. We got at the right end of the train. The only issue is the fact that, I think we've timed it quite poorly with connection times out of Liverpool Street high level. We've got like 12 minutes for a Weaver line train. Okay, time for high level. Yeah, so Liverpool Street high level, now done as well, because we had to do both high level and low level for some reason. And yeah, so we need to go to Bethnal Green here on this Weaver line train. Time to load up the route on Google Maps just so we know where we're going. Bethnal Green. So we need to walk pretty much straight down this road, and buses will now be in the equation to get this done. Yeah, the 8 and the 388 are the ones that go where we need to go, which will be, I think it's Shoreditch High Street we're trying to do as our next zone one. Here we go, and there's one in about,
no, it's
an
not.
8 in about 7 minutes or something.
No.
Was it a 388? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes actually. Cool. All right, nice. That works very well. So 2 buses ended up showing up at the same time, but the first one that showed up, the 8, was completely full. But luckily a 388 was right behind it, so they bunched up a bit because there's some traffic. Wonder if it would have actually been faster to, like...
To walk or slightly jog.
Jog from Bethnal Green to Shoreditch, because we waited for definitely more than 5 minutes at the bus stop. There was some traffic on the road. Oh, too late now. We've committed to the bit. I think we've been hit with some temporary traffic lights. I think it would have been a lot better to walk. Possibly. Oops. And we made it to Shoreditch in more time than it would have taken to walk, probably, because of those temporary traffic lights, but oh well. We've made it. I think it's the next round to Highbury and Islington we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Dalston Junction. We want Highbury. So this lets us take off Shoreditch High Street, which is in Zone 1, and then Hoxton is 1/2.
So that counts as a Zone 1
in this case, it does count as Zone 1, because it only counts when it matters to me.
Sorry, I was just pointing out the window because I just saw some old tube trains on top of buildings with graffiti on.
The old, that'll be the old 86 stocks, I think,
cool.
that are...
Wait, is there any reason why they're on top of a building? Do you know?
I don't remember
Does
exactly.
anyone in the comments
I just know that they're there for some reason. So, next destination, Highbury and Islington.
Where we changed to a Great Northern train.
For a slightly less than ideal connection time.
I think it's about 12 minutes.
Too long. 12 minutes on a 15-minute service.
Yeah, we just missed one, but oh well.
So let's find... Well, it's National Rail, even though the Overground is National Rail, but never mind. Let's go to Great Northern. Ah, the beautiful Northern City line. How great. It's just like time capsule to the 1980s right here. I mean, it would have been more of a time capsule if, you know, I'd ridden this while 313s were still here.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I'm sad I never experienced, was 313s here on the Northern City line. I missed out on a lot. I don't know if I picked up on camera, but like, when the train, after the train leaves, there's like this really weird, like, horror movie-esque sound that comes from the tunnels. That's weird. There's the old Network South East sign, as you can see through the window. Essex Road.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yep, back off taking Zone 1 again. There's Old Street done. And after that will be Moorgate, won't it?
Yep.
I think, yeah. Moorgate.
Alright, all stations at Alexander Palace for the Old Street.
Right, so we've come to the subsurface platform. There's the Circle Line here. Aldgate, yeah, Circle Line does go to it.
So get on, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, nice. I could not remember to save my life. Does Aldgate come after Liverpool Street?
What?
Yes, it does. Aldgate does come after Liverpool Street. That's my question answered. All right.
Did you not know
I can never remember this stuff. So if you couldn't think of why we were going to Aldgate, well, we need to go to the, well, one of the Zone 1 stations is the only London terminus that isn't connected to any other metro or light rail systems, Fenchurch Street. So we've got to walk there from here. Et voila, Fenchurch Street. Cool. So this one on the right doesn't call it Limehouse, this one on the left does, and that's the one we want. So this train we're going to get to Limehouse, I think just there and back. I wonder actually if it's possible, because I looked at the timings, there are like 4 an hour to Shoebury Ness, with a couple going via like different routes, but I wonder if it's possible to visit every C2C station in a single day. as in like boarding and alighting. I think it is possible. So our plan from here is to go to Limehouse, and it was either turn around and then walk from Fenchurch Street to Cannon Street.
And then we've realised it's actually quicker if we get the DLR from Limehouse to Bank, then walk to Cannon Street from Bank.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do, because Bank DLR is more often than the C2Cs anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I think it might be better. Oh, look at that. We really, Nice job on remembering where to be in the train at the very front.
I thought it was very front. I couldn't quite remember whether I was correct, though.
Yeah. Well, you were. Congratulations. Seems we just missed one, but that's a Tower Gateway service. We want Bank, and I think there's a Bank one in like 1 minute, so we're fine. Forget how steep the descent is here. It's insane. Okay, time to make our way up the absolute miles of escalators that are from the DLR station. Yeah, I don't think we can really be bothered walking all the way up this escalator.
It's a long escalator.
So we're going to
Cannon Street.
Cannon Street, yeah. Walking on, I don't know, I can't think of a song with those lyrics, never mind.
Walking on the Cannon Street? I don't think there's that many songs.
Walking onto Cannon Street, yeah. I need to make that into a full song now. I am walking onto Cannon Street, out from Bank, yeah. I should never be an improv lyricist. Up the steps. Boom, southeastern jump scare. Nope. None of these ever work. There we go. So we're taking this one to
London Bridge, and then
London Bridge. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Which does that take us through Waterloo East as well?
No, we're changing to another service then to go back to Charing Cross via Waterloo East.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep.
Riverboat services from London Bridge City Pier.
Right.
Welling.
We're trying to find where we're connecting from. I don't know.
Well,
and
yeah.
We've gone too far down the platform.
Yeah. This isn't.
It's fine. There's plenty.
We'll make it work. All right, we're doing it. So we're changing to a train to Charing Cross from platform 9, I think. Nat has suggested that we actually get on this train right at the very front if we're going to Charing Cross, because if we need to change platforms, we'll be right at the gate lines, so we can just quickly switch over. That's good thinking. Smart thinking. I like that. Ooh, this grid is really not pleasant to look at with your eyes. Oh my god. So, plan from Charing Cross.
So what we were trying to do, just so we don't have to go down to the underground station lines, because we want to go to Waterloo, and so we're gonna go Waterloo East and walk it.
Yeah.
We might have like a few minute change if we can get it. I think we're coming in on platform 5. And there's like one in a few minutes, platform 1. If not, we just literally stay on the same train and go back again.
There'll be a service to Hastings, and this has come from Hastings, so as a result, yeah, just stay on here.
It's there, I can see it.
We've got like 90 seconds to make a connection, possibly. If not, we can just come back on this train.
And we have to go through barriers as well, because we're on platform 5.
This isn't looking hopeful. So much for no running today. Oh well. The one time you get seek assistance on the barriers, honestly. I mean, I can explain the seek assistance. It's the fact that when you come out in and out of the same ticket barrier, well, at the same station, you have like a 10-minute cooldown or something for it to let you back in. We just got to hope that we're in the right.
I don't know, it doesn't
side,
matter.
because we're right at the back of the train, so.
And I can't remember whether it's the really back or the really front of the train at Waterloo East.
I don't remember either. Oh god. I think we might be in the right end. I think. This looks hopeful.
That escalator that I use.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. We're trying to go to platform 3, so to go to Clapham Junction via Vauxhall. So you say middle-ish.
I can't remember the exact coach is the issue, but there's two different.
Yeah.
There's a subway at Clapham, and then there's also the.
We're taking this to Clapham Junction.
So that way it takes us off Vauxhall, and then we can do the change to a Southern at Clapham to Victoria. Is the plan.
Hopefully. We'll see if that works. So status report on our completion levels.
We have 8 stations to go. Timer has been about 3 hours 15 minutes, so it's not too bad. I think the last couple of ones are going to be a bit of a pain because it's like Euston and King's Cross via Victoria line from Finsbury Park. So
we've got to do it slightly strangely.
We probably shouldn't have left those till last, but they're up in that area, so we kind of we'll see.
We were right next to the stairs, but we don't even need it because it was cross-platform right here. Oh. 1 minute connection. Gotta love cross-platform interchanges. So it seems like our connections out of Victoria are a bit annoying because
we wanted to change at Herne Hill, but
for some reason we've got to do both the southern and southeastern bits of Victoria. So don't know why, but there we are. And yeah, we might have a bit of a lengthy wait at Victoria for southeastern services that we need. How long do you say we've got to connect here at Victoria?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
I don't know how far away the platforms are. I think the other side, but we can still see them.
Okay, alright. Service to Gillingham, here we are. Nice. Got it. So we're going to Denmark Hill and then
the first stop. I don't know whether there's any southeastern services that actually do call anywhere. Like there's the Herne Hill ones, but those are like half hourly.
Yeah, I don't.
We would have to wait 20 minutes for one. And then there's Denmark.
I'm not sure if this is the most efficient.
I don't know what other ones are like.
Way of doing it, but it'll have to do.
So we figured out that basically because we just missed a Thameslink, it is actually quicker to get.
You said it was something like a 25-minute wait.
So otherwise,
which is not very nice for something like this.
Instead, there's buses. I think there's the 176 and the 40. 40, that's the 1 minute connection. I don't think we're making that, but we get there at 52.
We forgot the existence of buses, so we're using
these.
that.
So
if we can.
Okay, I think the 176 is probably the best.
It's like we're doing a challenge to see how many times we can cross the Thames in a single day. Feels like we've done it so many times already. So now we're at Denmark Hill. We were going to wait like 15 minutes here before, but change of plan. We are going to walk to a bus stop down the road there, and we're going to try and get a bus to Elephant and Castle to hopefully begin doing the Thameslink core, because I'm surprised we've left it this late in the plan, but here we are. So we can get basically any bus from here. I think the 40 works, the 176?
Only two of them. The 40 and the 176 are the only, I think the two main ones.
So not any bus, never mind. The 40 and the 176 one. I don't know enough about London buses.
Neither do I, I'm just going off Google Maps.
There's a 40 in like 1 minute that we can use to get there. Yeah. All right, the lovely little cabin area. There's like, this is a great bus seat right here. So from here we've got the Thameslink core, King's Cross with its funky side quest, and Euston. I almost forgot the existence of Euston. I honestly kind of wish I could forget the existence of Euston. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a rush into Elephant and Castle, because if we don't make that, then we've got about 15 minutes to wait there, because again, engineering works right now, so there's fewer trains in the core than there should be, so... Alright, time to rush to Elephant and Castle. The bus stop near it was closed, which is very annoying, so we've had to walk from the stop down. We've got like 5 minutes to make it. Okay, we did make it to Elephant and Castle in time, so I think we've only got about 3 minutes to wait to a St Albans City train through the core. Time for the Thameslink core, so yeah. You said to me while we were waiting it's a good stations to amount of time on train ratio, like with the Elizabeth
line, yeah, because you get quite a lot. Obviously, we've already done Farringdon, so that doesn't count. But we've not done quite all the other ones: City Thameslink, Blackfriars, St Pancras International.
It'll almost be time for the King's Cross side quest, where we have to like go up to the concourse, get a photo of the gate line, then get the Victoria line to Finsbury Park.
Or we can do it the other way round.
The other way round.
I mean, if we're coming out of St Pancras,
yeah,
we'll go to the gate line at King's Cross, take a picture, then go to Victoria line, and go up to Finsbury Park and back down again.
It's mainly to sort of the closest equivalent we can get to getting like Thameslink or something, or Great Northern to Finsbury Park, because it's not running today because of engineering works.
The doors will open automatically at the next station.
Alright then, let's walk to King's Cross. I think that's what we're doing. That's in the plan, yeah. Mm-hmm. Walk to King's Cross, get a photo of the gate line, because that's what we need to do for some reason. Alright, well there we are.
And leave.
We got the photo.
Let's go on the underground.
We got it snapped. Now, we're definitely visiting King's Cross here.
The next station is Finsbury Park.
Oh, look at that. Perfect cross-platform. Nope, false alarm. Actually, that's Piccadilly. I got baited.
Oh, I missed it, damn it.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate.
That was the one I wanted to make.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, man.
It's fine.
Okay.
There's another one in a minute.
We don't really need to worry that much.
No, it's okay.
It's the Victoria line. It's every, 2 minutes.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, there's no problem here.
We're meant to pull into Euston at 16:58. There's a train at 1700. The next one 15 minutes after that, which would break our under 5 hour. We wouldn't make it.
Oh well, it's not the end of the world, because 6 hour is DNF territory.
But that means if we would have got this 1 minute before, we would have had 3 minutes to make a connection instead of 2 minutes.
That's painful, but we'll live.
We're only just at King's Cross and it's 57. That's 3 minutes. We're not getting
We are not making that.
Oh, that was so much
But at least that is the last train, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, so much for a sub 5 hour run.
Yeah. The thing is, the change isn't too big of a loss, because the thing is, I think even if we got the earlier train, we still wouldn't have made it. Because,
yeah,
like you said, they closed
away
platforms early at Euston. Your ticket seems to have stopped working.
I don't know
That's
why.
Unfortunate.
Oh well.
Oh, look at this. This is so good. They finally stopped using this board for advertisements. So, well, it's Lioness Line, isn't it? Oh. They're shown there, not on the rest of the board. Okay. So 1715.
Please wait.
Please wait.
That's my favourite platform.
Yeah. Hi, it's Nick from the future here, just briefly using this very, very convenient segue to talk about the new Platform Tracker app. An app that lets you see the platforms of trains at multiple London terminus stations before they're even announced on the departure boards. This is actually an app being developed by an old classmate of mine from school, funnily enough, and I'm just hoping with my sort of train channel I could hopefully give it a little bit of a boost. So, yeah, Platform Tracker. Do go check it out. It's quite useful. Anyway, back to the video. There we go. So, yeah, we've appropriately avoided Euston for as long as we can. And, yeah, so time will end once we get to the platform at South Hampstead.
As soon as we step onto the platform, only one of us.
Which should be about 12 minutes from now, because this leaves in about 8 minutes, and then...
Change here for Jubilee Line services.
About time we finish up, I think. It's getting quite dark outside now. Got significantly darker since we got to Euston. Alright, here we are, South Hampstead. Let's finally get this finished. You've got the timer ready down there.
As soon as we step onto the platform, we
Yeah, stepping on the platform is the end of it. There we go. And we've finished with what time?
5 hours, 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
5850.45. Okay, that's how long it took to visit every Zone 1 station. National Rail, that is, anyway. Well, subject to a few differing rules. I am knackered after that, actually.
I am very tired. I'm
you as
surprised
well?
considering we didn't actually do any running.
No.
We did some
That
bit
was
of
a zero
escalator
running
walking.
challenge, actually.
Maybe if we ran, we might have done better, or
No.
like if we planned more, we would have done better.
That's how long it took
I mean,
us.
I'm sure you guys can do better. The one
I can
in the comments, but you try it.
I can post the exact rules we followed in the description. If I didn't, shout at me in the comments, and then that'll probably remind me to do
I'm
it.
shouting at you to remind you, Nick. Post
Yeah.
the video thingy, my bobbies. Yeah, I know what you.
Yeah.
Okay, cut that out.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
No, it's funny.
Okay.
It's funny. I'll probably leave it in. I will or I won't. 50-50 chance. There's the pendulum going by.
Okay,
anyway,
continue.
I will, yeah, thank you for watching. You can possibly try and do better than us in this video, and...
You can do better than us. It's very easy to do better
Yeah.
than us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good luck with that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.
And of course, a massive shout out to all my patrons and channel members listed on screen now. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.